guess I'll be on my way now. You just give me a...
This is A La Koh Kood Resort on Koh Kood Island. Finally on Koh Kood Island. I would call this a boutique resort because they only have 10 rooms, and it shows because it is so quiet here. It is dead quiet. It is super peaceful. Koh Kood Island is located in the Gulf of Thailand and probably one of the easternmost islands of Thailand. Quite close to Cambodia actually. It's not your average beach resort because they have this mangrove forest, and you can use these kayaks here, which is free of charge, and you can row amongst the mangrove forest here. And right in front of the resort is this beautiful beach. Really great beach, clean, beautiful, and just listen to that. I love the palm trees in the backdrop. The sound of the ocean is really amazing here. Our resort is that one over there, and from what I can see there's only one other resort, which is this one over here, and that's it. So that means that between the two resorts they have this whole beautiful beach all to themselves. It is great out here. It is the perfect escape from the city. Of course, when this lagoon is full, it's beautiful. But I like the low tide too, because it exposes a lot of the sea life which you would not normally see, like crabs and fish. Plus it also exposes the roots of the trees in the mangrove forest. When you come from the beach and you want to clean yourself off, there's a hand shower on your way to the resort. This is the reception area. It is not 24 hours, but they are very accommodating. Check-in is around 12:30 if you want an early check-in, depending on availability, and check-out around 11:30. Again, they're very accommodating here. As for activities around here, there are a multitude of books which you can borrow and return when you are done. They also have kayaks, paddleboards, snorkeling for free. And if that is not enough for you, they can even arrange other activities like diving or cooking classes. However, I'm going to try the snorkeling because there is a coral reef just around the corner from here. This is the resort restaurant, and they are open for breakfast, lunch as well as dinner. If you walk along the beach, you'll find a convenience store where you can buy some basic necessities. However, they also do have some beers and soft drinks here at the resort. This food was so yum. I don't know what I expected of this restaurant, but they totally exceeded my expectations. Also, you have free water here. You have these in your room too. They do not use plastic bottles here. They use reusable containers, and they have water dispensers all over the place. The beach here is very nice, and there's so much of it. Just think this whole stretch of beach just for these two resorts over here. Again, it's so clean here. And the sand is not super soft, but it's certainly soft enough. There are no rocks in the ocean as far as we could see, so it's perfectly safe to walk in there. You're not going to risk bumping your toes against sharp rocks or anything like that. At the moment the waves are quite big, which is actually very nice. Temperature is great, and there's a lot of sunlight here too. However, if you do want shade, there are some palm trees back there which provide ample shade. I was just about to say, we're taking a walk over these rocks over here, which are perfectly safe for walking. They're not sharp or anything. And we're gonna go see what's on the other side. And then just now we noticed there's actually a path over here which you can take to get to the other side. Right, so there's a footpath and there's a bridge too, but the bridge collapsed. However, you can still shimmy your way across between the bridge, or the left of the bridge, and the rocks. And then you're back on the path again. We made it through the path and we did it barefoot. In fact, our whole resort is like a barefoot friendly resort. You can leave your shoes in the room and walk everywhere barefoot. Now on the other end of this trail, we are at another beautiful beach. And here at this beach, you can get massages. We took that dodgy trail back to our resort. Got myself a coconut milkshake. Pretty good. 120 baht for this. This A La Koh Kood Resort seems like a nice place. It's chilled, peaceful. The staff here do what they can to make your stay comfortable. It's a bit of a trek coming out here, but I do think it's well worth it. You can fly to the nearby airport on the mainland, but we chose to drive here. So we left our condo and we arrived at the ferry port on the mainland about 4.5, maybe 5 hours later. Then we took the ferry across to Koh Chang Island, which took about 25 minutes. Then we drove from the ferry port on Koh Chang to the Centara Tropicana Resort, where we left our car because we're going to go back there afterwards to stay there for 2 nights before we go back home. Then we got picked up by the speedboat people, and the speedboat took about 2 hours to get from Koh Chang to here on Koh Kood, but it was a nice ride, it was fun. And from where they dropped us off on Koh Kood Island at Siam Beach, it took about 10 minutes in a taxi, which the resort over here arranged for us, by the way, to get to this resort. And here we are. So all in all, we were here well before 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Plenty of time to make the most of our first day here on Koh Kood. The restaurant here is quite big and the menu is also quite big. The food at our resort was really good, nothing wrong with that, but it is nice to have another option just down the beach. The service at this restaurant is terrible and frustrating to say the least. We ordered 2 dishes very long ago and they only brought out the 1 dish. Yay, finally my food is here. I ordered steamed fish with lime and chili. This is the Tom Yum Kung. The food at that restaurant was not too bad. I enjoyed my fish very much, but I'm not so happy with the service, and also I definitely prefer the restaurant at the A La Koh Kood Resort because it's a lot more homelier and the service there is really good too. And we found the convenience store that I told you about. They got some beers here, soft drinks, and they have Lay's chips in the fridge. We got to the breakfast room this morning and it's really chilled here. They're playing some Thai music. Food smells good. You can choose from 4 sets. There's an American breakfast set, rice style with porridge soup. There's also stir-fried rice And there's also like a yoga bowl. And then there's some cut fruit here too. And of course there's coffee. Let me show you where we're staying. So we are in the speed building over here. There are a couple of rooms here and they are built over the water in the lagoon. We are in room B5. And this is our room, very island style. We have a nice big 4-posted bed, good air conditioning and a ceiling fan. There is a little sofa, there's even a work desk, tea and coffee facilities. Oh my goodness, check out this kettle, it is beautiful. And I love the little touches they have all over the place. Look at the shell and the key tag and an actual key for your room. There is a bar fridge, also a wardrobe, space for your luggage, and this is the bathroom. Have a shower, toilet, basin in here. Let's go check out the outside. It is so peaceful out here on our balcony. I'm looking out onto the mangrove forest, and in the distance I can hear the waves and I can even see the ocean through the trees. We made our way to Koh Kood Restaurant to come have some lunch here and a drink. And you might recall this beach from yesterday. This is the one that is next to our resort. We went over the little path and the broken bridge and we ended up at a beach where I said you can have massages. So this is the same area. But we're going to try out the restaurant first before we go and have a swim. Hey, it's lunchtime. I got myself some coconut milk curry seafood. We got some prawns in tamarind sauce. We had a really nice day today exploring the island on the scooter, but we are back at our resort right now. We're gonna have dinner before we retire for the night. Tomorrow it is back to Po Chang Island, so we need some energy. This is our last morning here at this resort. It was a great stay. I think it's a beautiful, quiet place to come and relax at. I think that once you are here, you are here. It's a bit difficult to get to the main road and move around. You will need a scooter, and even then you need some skills to get over this road to the main road. There are taxis available, of course, you can do that too. If you are planning on staying here at the resort, the restaurant here is fantastic. There's really no reason to go anywhere else. The food coming out of this kitchen is unbelievable. There's plenty to do here with the kayaks and the paddle boards and the snorkeling and the reading and the games and things. There's a TV in the room. Honestly, we never even turn our TV on, so I do not know exactly how the reception is or what channels they might have. There were just so many other things for us to do, so we didn't even bother with the TV. By the time we went to bed at night, we were so tired from all of the activities during the daytime. For our last morning here, I decided to change it up. Not the usual bacon and eggs. This morning I'm having the yogurt fruit bowl. You see shoes all over the place because nobody wears shoes here. Wherever you go at the resort, you just go barefoot. That's it. We are saying goodbye to A La Koh Kood Resort. It was a very, very nice day here. Very relaxing. Unlike this bumpy road.
Come listen to the melody. Slow it down, put yourself at ease. Time to live it live. Get away from the do's and don'ts. Get away, don't let it go. loco, loco.